What's going on everyone, Valeria here. And in today's video I was just being over dramatic because in today's video we are obviously going to talk about drama, but not the drama you would expect or you might. Today's drama is gonna be BACKNE. You might have thought maybe that I was going to talk about this drama, but that's going to have a dedicated video when I'll do an update on tretinoin. I'm really afraid that a new purging is coming. I had a bad purging when I started differing, so I'm afraid a purge is coming, but that's not the topic of today's video. So in today's video I wanted to touch about BACKNE because it's not a bigger problem of mine. But I've managed to keep it under control through the years. My solution has always been benzoyl peroxide. The thing is that I had gotten at a certain point where my back was very clean and clear, so I thought I might give a try to, getting off benzoyl peroxide and just see how it goes with, just a clean life, daily showering routine, changing my clothes all the time, workout, toss them, new clothes, clean pajama, clean sheets. So this time I was pretty confident that it might work, so I decided to be off benzoyl peroxide for 2 weeks. It looked okay, I could start feeling like a few occasional spots, but every now and then I have a couple of spots even when I'm using benzoyl peroxide. So I was like, oh yeah, that's just normal. But oh no, it wasn't normal. So after 2 weeks, my back was pretty bad. I'm gonna insert pictures. So the first picture that you see on the left of the screen is how my back looked after 2 weeks without using benzoyl peroxide. At that point I started using it again. You can see that my back is covered pretty much everywhere except in the lower part. It's completely covered in breakouts, unfortunately. The texture all over my back was terrible and there were these hot spots of active breakouts. The picture in the middle is taken 2 weeks after the picture on the left, so basically after 2 weeks of almost daily use of benzoyl peroxide. And it's sort of, purged, even though benzoyl peroxide doesn't make you purge, but all the drama that had to come out came out, so I would say that was probably the worst time. And the last picture, so on the right of the screen, is my back 2 days ago, so that would be a month after starting again benzoyl peroxide and almost daily use of it. So you can see that the breakouts are almost completely gone and there are just a few marks, mainly, not really active breakouts. The texture, unfortunately, I can feel I can feel a few active breakouts around the bones of the shoulder. The texture is not great, so I can feel like some comedones that were about to pop up, and hopefully they won't. Benzoyl peroxide has been drying the heck out of my back. I can feel it like when I do certain movements, so especially when my skin gets stretched, hyperextended, I can feel that it's really tight and it gets almost itchy because this has been really drying. But I honestly don't have anything else that works on my back. And let me tell you, before trying this 15 days of benzoyl peroxide, I didn't use it daily, not at all. I used to apply it 2 days per week, and that was enough to keep my back clear. I have never been completely off benzoyl peroxide on my back. I have tried to use glycolic acid, BHA, like a cleanser containing BHA. I had a mandelic acid, the ordinary one, that was like too light for my face, so obviously it was gonna be too light for my back, but I wanted to finish it off, so I was using it on my back. I had some lactic acid also for the by the ordinary that was not working on my face, so I wanted to finish it off, so I was putting it on my chest and on my back. I personally would recommend using, you know, a chemical peel on your back as well as on your chest or on the problematic areas of your body, but I personally can't just rely on them. I need, this is like my magic potion, at least for my back, and it's been proven by this little experiment I made. Without this, I can change my clothes every 2 minutes. I can change my sheets every day. But if I don't use this one, my back gets like a war zone. I also use some kind of physical exfoliation on my back. I know it might seem hard to you, but I use this. This is a kind of stone, like a volcanic stone that is very intense, very abrasive. It's mainly used on heels, so on your feet, under your feet, and maybe on your knees and elbows, if they have like a very bad texture, if the skin is super tough. I also use it on my back. Like you can see, the porosity is different in different areas of the stone. Here, where the pores are very, very small, it's the most gentle, while here it's really intense. So I never use this side to scrub my skin. I only use this one, this side here, and obviously I don't put a lot of pressure because I don't wanna injure my skin. So, you know, I just go like this everywhere on my back. And I would say that yeah, obviously this kind of physical scrubbing plus showering, changing clothes, that wasn't enough. I need to have my dose of benzoyl peroxide. Couple of times per week was enough. Now an intensive use has helped me getting rid of the terrible breakouts that was all over my back. And of course, it's extremely drying, but I count on the fact that once I'm gonna stop using it every single day, my skin will get back to balance. And I know, you call me an addict, but I'm aware I'm sort of an addict with benzoyl peroxide. On my back though, it doesn't cause, it's not like the face. The face is such a much more problematic area. And the back is tougher. For BACKNE, that's what works for me. If you have stubborn BACKNE, to give this a try. If your BACKNE is moderate to not being, you know, such a big issue, just try with gentle exfoliation, chemical exfoliation. I know Paula's Choice has a BHA specifically for the body. If you want some physical exfoliation, you don't necessarily need something this extreme. You can use like a sponge, you know, the softer ones. I know some people even apply differin, or you know, this is different, trust me. It's all rolled up, but it is. Vitamin A on chest and back. I don't do it purely for a cost reason, because this in Italy this is quite expensive. So this is my BACKNE drama. As I was mentioning, an update on tretinoin is coming. I hope that the purge won't be too bad, but you know, that might happen. Looks like it's happening. So thank you for sticking by today, and I'll see you in the next video.